Tougher Together Tuesdays on a Tuesday night. And before I get into my topic, here's a quote for you. If you have no confidence in yourself, you are twice defeated in the race of life. Marcus Garvey. And my topic on tonight is getting help for your relationship. All right, so extra help is definitely always needed and definitely can help you out for you if you're a couple just starting out with dating, or even if you've been married for years, or you just newly married, or any kind of relationship that you may possibly be in. Getting extra help and having extra help will always definitely help things out in your relationship. One of the things that would definitely help people out and has helped a lot of people out is different type of relationship type books. Reading a book helps you to think outside of the normal things that you may actually think of, or it may actually open up some stuff that you didn't even know was there about yourself, and it may actually reveal some things about you and actually help you to be more open to talk and discuss things with the person that you're actually with. So reading a book is always good for you. That will give you different lessons and things like that that you can actually look at, and it will give you different ideas that you possibly didn't actually think of. And then too, for some of you guys who may have trouble with having discussions or things to actually talk about, even though you may like being with this person or love this person, for whatever reason, you guys just fell out of actually talking to each other and being able to communicate with each other. So, books are helpful to actually help you to actually have a conversation with this person, because you can basically go ahead and discuss the things in the book or what basically happened in the actual book, the same way you would do if you were going to a nightclub, a comedy club, or if you were going to the movies and afterwards you would discuss the movie and what actually happened in the movie. With a book, you can do the same thing, but with most books, they will help you to actually do better, and it will motivate you to want to actually do better. So this is why I would recommend reading books as something that can actually help you out. But then also books that deal with relationships. But also, let's say for whatever reason you just getting to know this person and you don't really know how educated they are or how smart they may be. Reading a book can actually expose some of those things to you, and you may say, "Oh, brother or sister really can't read that well," and you probably wouldn't know that from just actually just talking to them. So this will let you know where their reading level is, how smart they may or may not be. And this is not a reason to actually leave somebody just because they may not be the best reader or they may not be as smart as you. That doesn't mean that they may not be the right person for you. But if they do have a reading problem or issue, there's always Audible. So you can get books and you can actually listen to them. You can say, "Hey, babe, you can't read. That's all right. We go get this Audible. We go still get this in." I've met a lot of people who in the church weren't the best readers, but when it came down to breaking the word down and knowing how to actually teach the word, they could teach it better than a lot of other people who were able to read much better than them. So this is why I would say get that Audible, because even though they may not be a great reader, they may be a great person to breaking down knowledge and explaining it or actually learning it. Another thing that's definitely very helpful for couples is to have someone that you can actually go and actually talk to, meaning even maybe a couple or a married group, some people that are possibly older than you and the person that you're with, that can actually help you guys out with some of the issues you may actually face or may be going through. Now, a good example, you could go to a counselor and get counseling, But even if you can't afford that or can't go to counseling, you can always talk to regular people that you guys both may actually know, and they could be the ones that actually help you and guide you into a right understanding and guide you where you guys can actually get along in your actual relationship. So it's always good when you're in a relationship that you have other people that you kind of model yourselves around, or people that you actually look up to, people you can actually go to for advice and get advice from them, and they will help you to see things in the right direction. Now, this oftentimes may mean that you may have to separate yourself a little bit from some of your single friends, because some of your single friends aren't going to necessarily look at things the same way you will, but you've been in an actual relationship or a marriage. So it's better to be around people that are in the same atmosphere as you are in, or doing the same things that you are possibly doing or have done them in the past. Now, also too, be mindful to be careful of. There's some people who are miserable in their actual relationships or marriages, so they may be trying to steer you in the wrong direction because of all the hell that may be going on in their own relationship or marriage. So be mindful of that as well too. So you want to get some good, healthy people who are enjoying their marriage and enjoying their relationship, to actually get advice from them. But also too, like I said, mentioned before, counseling is always good. They are usually people who have went to school for this and have studied this and know how to give you good tips on how you can actually work out things. And then also too, you can always lean on different other groups, faith-based groups, or your church um, members who can help you out and guide you in the right direction. Last but not least, you can definitely look up couples seminars or marriage seminars or retreats and go on one of those. You'll be surrounded by other people who some may be going through issues, some may actually not be going through any issues, but these will be people who can definitely push you and help you to get a better understanding of your relationship or your marriage. And then also too, if it's a retreat or a trip full of married peoples and couples, this will give you the opportunity to actually get away from all the issues and problems that you may be actually facing in your relationship. Whenever you're able to get away from your normal life and the normal things that you actually do, this usually brings a calm feeling to you, and then it also gives you a sense of adventure or doing something new, doing something and seeing things that you possibly haven't actually seen before. So this is why going on these type of trips are actually good for you. And then also too, sometimes you think that your relationship or your marriage is really rocky or really crazy until you actually start hearing other people and you hear about what's going on in their marriage, what's going on in their relationships, and you say, dang, my situation ain't as bad as what I actually thought. So hearing from other people and just hearing what they're going through, it gives you a better perspective about what's actually happening with you, and then it may actually help you to realize that my situation isn't as bad as I thought, and maybe I just need to work on it a little bit harder than what I actually have been actually doing. But like I said in the beginning too, it's just always good and a refresher to get away so that you can actually see different things and get a different perspective about situations and how your relationship can be better. But this has been another Tougher Together Tuesday. And as always, two are better than one if two function as one. So stay together.